Welcome! You're about to discover the simple set of exercises that will block you from experiencing the headache of erectile dysfunction. You will avoid humiliating incontinence, issues of urgently rushing to the toilet and leaking urine on the way. Most importantly, you will discover the easy pelvic floor exercises for men that will allow you to enjoy a healthy, passionate sex life well into your later years. These are the top 3 benefits of pelvic floor exercises for men, and they can be enjoyed quickly. I'm sure you've heard of the benefits, but you haven't heard of the benefits for men. There's a lot of misinformation available, especially around the topic of kegels and pelvic floor exercises. Misinformation on this topic can be extremely damaging to your reproductive health. If you're not careful, or if you don't get the full story, you will create and push yourself deeper into any problems that you were hoping to avoid. There's a very specific way to do pelvic floor exercises for men, and doing them wrong can be extremely dangerous. Imagine never being able to be fully aroused by your lover, no matter how hard she tries. Consider what it would mean to wake up to the thick scent of urine as you realize you wet the bed because you lost your ability to control your bladder. This is a very sobering reality of aging, of symptoms which can be accelerated by improperly using pelvic floor exercises or not understanding the difference between a reverse kegel and a regular kegel. As a relationship and sex coach for nearly 2 decades, Ross Akin has coached nearly 26,700 couples at the time of this video, and having filled many auditoriums strictly through word of mouth, I can tell you with complete confidence that any problem listed above can be reversed and avoided with Ross Akin's information. And I will show you how, so keep reading. We will first begin by understanding what are the pelvic floor exercises. Your pelvic floor muscles are a thin layer of muscle that essentially provides the support for your bladder and bowels. Simply put, your pelvic floor muscles are what allow you to expel all fluids out of your urethra and what allow you to pass gas and eject stool. So if you have weak pelvic floor muscles, you will be unable to control your bladder from leaking when you cough, laugh, or sneeze. You will have an urgent need to use the toilet repeatedly throughout day or night. And you may not be able to control your bladder while you rush to the bathroom. Age is not the only reason your pelvic floor muscles might be weak or out of balance. It's not only lack of exercise, or the surprising reasons like having a chronic cough or constantly straining to eject stool. If you have a weak pelvic floor, then you must use pelvic floor exercises to optimize and rebalance your pelvic floor muscles. So to save yourself time, hassle, and frustration, we go very, very deep with detailed explanations of how to strengthen your pelvic floor so you can enjoy a much more exciting sex life. You will gain 100% natural tips and tools that will easily allow you to last over 30 minutes in bed. You will experience much harder, fuller erections and enjoy recovering erections faster. More, you will have the ability to orgasm more intensely and enjoy further reaching orgasms. The benefits of what you will get when you join our advanced training are immense, and it would take us all day to list them here. So you should discover what our advanced training can do for your sex life by visiting liftedlimitations.com/advanced-training. The pelvic floor muscles are simply the muscles that make up the connective tissues and organs within your groin, if we were to summarize this video so far. Knowing how to do pelvic floor muscle exercises is a matter of isolating and straining the 2 major muscles within your pelvic floor. And these 2 muscles are very important for you to know. They are your kegel muscle, which is the BC or bulbar cavernosus muscle, and the reverse kegel, which is the IC or ischiocavernosus muscle. These muscles work like a chain to cinch and uncinch your body's waste management system. This is why if you have an imbalance of weak pelvic floor muscles, you will have several problems. One of the most frustrating is premature ejaculation. This is because your IC muscle will be overpowered by your BC muscle. In other words, your reverse kegel muscles, the IC muscles, are weak. When this happens, the muscles that expel fluid are much stronger than those that retain fluid in your body. That is why the urge to ejaculate cannot be stopped. On the other hand, if your IC muscles, whereas your reverse kegel muscles, are too strong, you will have a difficult time retaining the blood that forms your stiff erection. You will also have a difficult time achieving erections as well as a difficult time reaching climax. These are all very, very frustrating issues, and you will have soft, weak erections that she will struggle to feel. This creates confidence and trust issues within your marriage, as you can imagine. It takes a proper balance of reverse kegel and kegel done simply through pelvic floor exercises. And that is why we go so detailed in our advanced training. You want to achieve a perfect harmony between your reverse kegel and kegel muscles, because when this happens, you will have optimal erection quality, you will be able to control your bladder, you will avoid erectile dysfunction, and you will have a responsive tool to control your ability to last in bed, and you will have much more intense and further reaching orgasms. For more information on how to properly do pelvic floor exercises for men, we have our full detailed post that you can find in the link below at liftedlimitations.com.